Hi, welcome to Wild Resources. I'm your host, Phil Mendenhall. We're going to be fishing on Crab Orchard Lake today for crappie. Our trip down to Mississippi's been canceled. We're going to go down there, but the weather was just really looking bad for the whole week. We decided to do some local lakes here in southern Illinois. If you like what you see, please press the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, it'll help us keep it going for a lot longer, and we can afford to keep doing this. So here's my buddy John Caskey. And he's the captain of the boat that's been my fishing buddy for many, many years, and since 1979, I believe.
Somewhere in that
or
range.
longer. Fortunately, we're getting old here, but anyway.
Ready to hit the water.
This is the boat we're going to be using, and there's Crab Orchard and the ramp. Anyway, we'll show you how we do as we go along. Here we are on the lake. As you can see, we're getting fish down below us on the sonar. And just got here. There's our buddy Kent Newton over there. He's fishing this spot, seeing if he can catch any. Had to loan us that life jacket because we're short one. Oh, well, I got one here. Oh, this is a nice one. Look at that big boy. Yeah, that's a nice crappie right there, folks. Caught on a chartreuse.
Last night.
Anyway, we'll put him in the live well. About 3 or 4 now. Been here all of about 5 minutes and caught 5 or 6 fish already. There's jillions of them down there. Oh, here's one. He's a nice one. Oh, it's a little white bass. Gillhook. Or yellow bass, whatever it is. Where's that green rock? Oh, there it is. Oh, John just got a nice one here. Yeah, we'll take about 30 or 40 like that. Oh, I just took one. My dog got off. There's a ton of fish here. That's a nice one there, John. Jeez. Man, that was a dandy. Get him in. Here's another nice crappie here. Just caught him on chartreuse. Here's Kent. Oh, Kent just connected on one. See if he's got a monster or a dink. Ah, a monster dink. Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, I got your other line.
Yeah, good.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's a decent little crappie. Caught him on a silver spot and white. As you can see, we're fishing along the spillway at Crab Orchard, and there's some green rocks up there that they paint, and they've sunk brush piles up, and that's how they mark where the fish are. Oh my goodness, there's a billion fish down here. Holy moly. You can see on the depth finder how many fish there are down there. It's just absolutely amazing.
Falling off like they're supposed to.
Yeah. That was a nice fish. Yeah, that's a dandy. That's what we're looking for.
Not bad, not bad.
It's about 3/4 pound. There's John catching and releasing another giant.
Maybe.
Well, I just wanted to show you what we've been catching. It's just been awesome. There's that monster one I caught a little bit ago. We had to use the net to get some of these in. We've just been catching them just one after another. Things kind of slowed down a little bit. Still a really overcast day, about 50 degrees. The water's about 44 degrees cold. It's December 6th or 7th, something like that. But anyway, cold, gloomy day. Front coming in tonight. It's supposed to get a lot of rain.
Yeah, it's 7.
I'm going to keep working on them here, see how it goes. Yeah, things are looking good. It's been an incredible day, man. One of those days you just glad you woke up, went out, and had a good time. If you enjoyed this fishing, you can subscribe to keep us going a little bit longer. That'll help us out, pay the bills. We'll just keep showing you some really good footage of some fishing, and later on I'll be cleaning these fish and show you how to clean crappie and fillet them out. No bones, no scales, no nothing, for just in a minute for each fish. So we'll get back to you then. Looks like I'm going to have my work cut out for me. Today we just went out to Crab Orchard Lake, and I was telling everybody how many we caught out there, but we caught probably over 150 crappie. We kept 70 of them. We're going to have some good fish fries. I got some fish fries I'm going to do for my friends. And so I'm going to show you how to clean crappie real fast today. We're going to have a whole lot of them to do here. Let me show you how many is in this bucket. But there are 60 crappie in that bucket. I'm going to show you how to do it in about a minute per fish. How to fillet them so they're totally boneless and skinless. It'll be educational to you if you've never seen it before. For some of those who have done it before, you might learn something else. First off, what you need to have is a couple bowls of water all ready to go, so you can put the fillets in it, and so you can rinse them out really fast when you get done. And then you need a really sharp knife like this one. I've got a nice little fillet knife here. Doesn't have to be huge. I don't like to use electric. A lot of people say electric's much faster. I've gone against guys that did electric knives. They cut all the ribs off, you know, with the fillet, and then they have to come back and cut the ribs out of the fillet when they're finished. So it takes them a whole lot longer. We had some contests before, and it works out a whole lot faster just doing it this way. So I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so first we take our fish, and we want to make a cut. I always like to have the back away from me when I start out. And just make a cut right here behind the head. Then you go down to where the backbone is, and you just slice along it, and then you get to right about, on these, about halfway down this fin on the stomach. And then you're just gonna bring the knife all the way down to the tail. Don't cut through it. Then what you're going to do is trim it right up to the ribs here, and you'll feel a bunch of little finger bones that crack with those ribs. You just go through them, and then we're going to Gonna have to pull this away a little bit. And you've got one fillet just perfect right there. No bones, nothing in it. So what we're gonna do, flip it over. Do it again. Slide that knife along the backbone. Go down to about the end of the dorsal fin there. Go down to the end of the tail. Don't cut through it. Cut through those bones on the ribs. Then go slide your knife down the ribs. You got it done there. So then we just go down to the skin and fillet that right off the skin. Less than 60 seconds, you've got a fish done. We'll show it again here. So we start with the back away from you. Push down right here on the gill with your thumb. Slice it through. Sorry, my table's a little wobbly here. Wish I should have stabilized it before I started. So right down to the end here, leave that attached. Then we cut right up to the rib cage. And then there's a little bunch of finger bones in there. Those finger bones will fry out when you're cooking these smaller fish like this, so you don't have to worry about it. But on bigger bass and stuff like that, you got to worry about it. There's your nice fillet, all clean as a whistle. All right, we'll do this on the other side. Go back along the spine there. You'll feel the ribs with your knife. So see where the knife's coming through on that crappie right there. It's about halfway down these lower fins there. So take it down to the end. Don't cut through. Go to the rib cage, peel it back, and then just slice right down along the ribs. Here we go again, right? I know my hand's kind of in the way there, but that's as easy as it gets, folks. I mean, you can't get a better fillet than that, and crappie is absolutely delicious. You can make fish tacos with it, fried fish. You can boil these up.
Shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich.
But my favorite way is frying crappie. It's a very flaky fish. It falls apart if you cook it right as soon as you fillet everything. When you're done, the meat tends to fall apart. I like to let it sit in water overnight or in the refrigerator overnight, and it's not quite as crumbly. I used to not like crappie because I just had I don't know, it was kind of a mushy fish. But once you learn how to do it and let it sit overnight in water or salt water, if you like that, I rinse it multiple times. Once I get those fillets in my bowl like that, I will rinse that off for about 5 minutes and dump the water out a bunch of times and just keep stirring the water up on it quite a few times, and it'll come out real clean. You'll see a bunch of oil will float up to the top, which is good for you. That fish oil is awesome. It's high in omega-3 fatty acids. These fish are as clean and good as you can get. Let them sit overnight. I'm serious about that for crappie. That's about the only fish I do that with, because they will fall apart in your pan when you're frying them. I use a batter of, like, you can just use straight cornmeal and salt and pepper and then fry them in peanut oil is my favorite. You can fry in the peanut oil multiple times without having to change it. Just clean it out. You can filter it through a sieve and get all the cornmeal that fell off the other fish before and get rid of that. And you'll have some good clean cooking oil to do. Otherwise that cornmeal will burn that's in the pan. So we'll go over cooking it later on in another section. Okay, everybody, here I'm showing you how to put up the fish once you've filleted them all. And this is the best way to preserve fish, is by freezing it. What we're doing, just using quart Ziploc baggies. I'll put in a whole handful, couple handfuls. You can also do this in freezer containers or Cool Whip containers, anything like that. And then I'm going to add water just about halfway, and then I'm going to seal this up and push the air out as I go. So just You want all the air out of there as much as possible, because that'll cause freezer burn if you don't. And then you just flatten them out and freeze them in a flat area in your freezer, and that'll keep them perfect for, gosh, about a year. Anyway, I hope you learned something today. You can watch that video over and over again if you want to learn how to do it a little bit better. Just getting hands-on practice is probably one of the best ways you're going to learn to do this. All right, have a good day, everybody. Hey, if you liked what you see, press the like button. If you'd like to follow us, tell your friends about it. You can join in here with us. I'm going to be doing multiple different things on hunting and fishing and trapping, gardening and farming. Teach you a lot of stuff about the outdoors. Come on and join us. We're glad to have you here. Thanks.